Australian Migration Chronicles Stranger Than Life Series Video 1 Introduction. In Australia, if one wants to provide migration advice and consultation to clients for monetary returns, one has to get himself registered with the Migration Agents Registration Authority, the MARA. For the best part of the last 30 years, I have been a registered migration agent until 2011, when I was forced to discontinue registration following the advice of my cardiologist, consequent to an open heart surgery. During my career as a registered migration agent, spanning over a quarter of a century, I had occasion to come across some very interesting cases. Some of them are so strange and astonishing that it would be a pity if I'm not going to share them with some YouTube viewers. This desire to share and the misgiving that I may bring myself into troubles because I'm no longer registered has, to a great extent, been bothering me until recently. I said to myself that, number one, if I confine myself to only recounting the facts and experiences about the cases and steer away from providing any migration advice and consultation. Number two, if I purposely use fictitious names and countries to hide the true identity of the parties concerned. Number three, if I'm not going to charge any fees because I'm not providing migration advice and consultation to my viewers. And number four, therefore, I'm basically telling a story which may have some relevance to my experience in the past. I believe I shall not be infringing any regulations administered by the Registered Migration Agents Authority. In Chinese literature, there is a very famous book called Pak Ngon King Ke, which literally means wrapping the desk in wool by the twists and turns of the stories. Or it may perhaps be translated as stories stranger than life. It has collected a number of extremely amazing stories capturing the imagination of a large number of readers, including myself. I've always been toiling with the idea of producing a series of migration cases with equally surprising outcomes as a counterpart to the amazing Chinese stories referred above. To be honest, I'm not sure whether I might be forced to close this channel because the MARA may rule that I am infringing migration regulation in doing what I propose to do. Therefore, if you find that my channel, together with the videos included in this series, suddenly disappearing, you may guess what has actually happened. Meanwhile, it is my plan to start sharing around 10 what I consider as amazing and perhaps stranger than life Australian migration episodes. If this introduction has somewhat triggered your fascination to continue watching, please subscribe to my channel by clicking the following button. I hope you will not be disappointed.